Газовщик. А, я ж теперь в отделении пожаров, или как оно там? Понижен, унижен. Че, он будет спецом взрывать кого-то? Что-то перевернул какую-то штучку. То есть как хорошо сделали движение пальцев, который крутит отвертку.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps?
Че они ржут-то? Меня понизили сюда, а они здесь просто так.
Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires.
Два отдела.
326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Смотреть дома. Я не знаю, может ли быть отдел поджогов интереснее, чем отдел нравов или отдел убийств. Это выход? Да, реально. Блин, ну и тарантас, конечно. Может, на патрульный поедем? Ну, кстати, костюм мне нравится новый. Стильный.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? Or look somewhere else.
Да, депрессивный чел, конечно, в напарниках.
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. I seen you on your first day, hero, walking into the station.
Пожарки еще так интересно выглядят. Они как будто бочки с водой возили.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan.
Капец, только
His
из-за
name may be
этого.
dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. I'm gonna come home with this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
You don't have any insurance.
Страховки у
Everything
них
they own,
нет.
including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
John Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Кажется,
You
поездку
still
они
have tickets.
выиграли не
Sure.
случайно, как будто. Туристическое агентство Gulliver's Travel по назначению остров Каталина.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Как
Can
участвовали?
you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Ну, не думаю, что он врет.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
Что за фонд?
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all we need for the
А,
moment,
это была
Mr. Steffens.
неправда, судя по всему.
All right.
Ты что вообще
Probably
такой?
nothing.
Подсвечник? Как книга-то не сгорела полностью, учитывая, как сгорел весь дом.
Maybe. No.
Я думал, может быть, будет размер ноги или что-то вроде.
Son of a bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed the gun at me.
So what next?
You seen the water heater? Only so many places to start with a fire like this.
Где я должен его увидеть-то?
Remember the dead lady they found under the train? Solved the case. Booked some barfly for murder.
Инстахит. Ну, в 47-м кто? Хэтью Райан. Окей. А, Мэтью, не Хэтью.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
19 сентября 47-го. Ну, если на втором доме будет тот же самый Мэтью Райан.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
You heard of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
I've seen their billboards.
Is it run by the government or by the city?
Your guess is as good as mine. There's at least a half a dozen of these agencies throwing up homes for GIs. They're the same thing after...
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Блин, у меня, наверное, даже пистолета теперь нет.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks.
Ну... Жесть, как они прям четко передо мной поехали.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred. At 253 Main Street, units to handle code 2 identified.
Или у нас есть стволы, как не уличные-то. Так, надо еще чекнуть, не появилось ли скрытых машин еще где. Опять? Да, блядь, чё, сука. Не по Беверли до второй. Ну, это просто жесть. Вот кто так делает? У меня все основные задания здесь. Ужас.
We try not killing the people who pay our salaries.
just occurred. At 253 Main Street, units to handle code 2 identified.
This is 11K. We'll handle the call at...
Hands off! I'm sick!
Бумажный
Nothing that an
пакет.
tank wouldn't fix, bub. Now, where did they go?
What happened?
Two guys made off with about $1,000 in a paper sack. Vag says he saw him leave.
I'm right here, you know.
Not much of a witness.
Sir, you need to tell us where they went. Now. They headed for the parking lot.
Стоп, откуда у него 1000 баксов?
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Lay into his wheel well, come on. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Вылезай, стреляй. Эти машины на рельсах — это такой кайф для погони. Просто берут и дают угол 90 градусов за секунду.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. It's no good. We need to get closer.
Охренеть. Вот это погоня. С ними произошло то же самое, что и с нами.
Get out with your hands up.
Я еще думаю, нифига, они там реально прыгнули.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop that caught her.
Народ все еще первое дело обсасывает. Я бы с таким кайфом выехал обратно туда на Беверли и ехал бы просто по прямой. Что-то эта прямая рано или поздно закончится. Я хотел вписаться. В итоге в лоб вписался.
Any Century unit, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Там же наверняка. Пистолет как минимум есть у напарника, но у меня вроде нет. я сбил трамвай с рельс. Такое со мной первый раз произошло в этой игре. Же нас сгорит-то, интересно.
Any Century Unit 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Кафе Hold Up.
I don't like the look of this.
You know the drill. Hand over your money or get used to breathing dirt.
All right, just take it easy. Quit waving that cannon in my face and let's talk.
Что за бабы? Посетители?
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1, 2.
LAPD! Try shooting someone with a gun of his own.
Загружает и загружает. Нормально, у них уже вон посетители сразу есть. Ничего страшного не произошло. Неписи тут сами перед собой разобраться не могут. А мне еще сигналит.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
Это просто жесть. Я еще думаю, 32 из 40, значит, где-то эти 8 уличных преступлений должны произойти за последний вот этот акт в отделе поджогов.
Any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
11K, go ahead.
Car 11K. Ambulance shooting.
Стрельба на автобусной станции. Жесть у них жути происходит, конечно. И это
Some
все
pickup
один
boys
день.
lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
Не, напарник уже ворвался.
We don't want any civilian casualties. Stay in cover. Shit! He's on the lam. On the floor.
That's him. That's the best we can do for a fool.
Шляпа. Он специально меня подрезал. Да потому что я обочинник, что ли, поэтому. И тут уже машинки все с откидным верхом практически. Тут уже больше лухари.
They can make a claim to the department.
Блин, лоб в лоб, и она сразу загорелась. Да как же они взрываются, понимаешь? Еще я хочу увидеть взрыв машины хотя бы раз. Ого, какой. В смокинге, в шляпе.
We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Hey, another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go bang. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Вообще меня интересует водонагреватель сразу. Да ё-моё, как пройти-то туда? Наставили, блин, всего. Ё-моё.
Mal,
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater?
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Прикольно, на самом деле, что они все развернули Коула Фелпса в какой-то негативный ключ. Это туалеты или это сарайка просто типа под инвентарь? Ну куда я поковыряю? Вентилятора. Все, иди дальше его ковыряй сам. Это время, в котором остановилась. Ну, это 5 утра где-то. Как они могли умереть в полуночь? Их убили? Точно такая же книга, кстати. Но к делу это не относится. Я не совсем понимаю, где водонагревать.
Hey, Big!
Инстахит.
Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps, can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip
Опа.
somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
В смысле?
Hurry, you can still catch up.
Дед не побежал. Сказал мне, куда бежать.
Stop! LAPD!
See,
We've got an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there!
Па-па-па-па.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
Блин, он поддутый, что
The
ли?
reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Уже на яйцах, на самом деле, объясняет-то. Ну, Сойеров мы были, ну как будто не все нашли, да? А что мне предлагают еще по... Предлагают тут еще походить. Высший ранг 20. А, все, я уже ничего не найду, да?
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
I think I've seen it all.
Ну и все, улик-то больше нет вокруг дома. О, минус боул. Может мне просто его не брать? Не, ну фонд и турагентство, естественно, связаны. Это уже очевидно. Просто тут-то ребята не поехали, потому что заболел.
A 3,500-pound container of sodium hurtles into the lake and crashes through a foot of ice. As the water seeps in, smoke rises through a series of muffled explosions. The acrid clouds billow several thousand feet over the steep sides of the lake. Disposal of the chemical by the War Administration is made necessary because no public carrier will accept it for transportation to a purchaser. One after another, with varying effects, the containers blow up with spectacular results as water and sodium meet. Becomes a peacetime pyrotechnic display.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network.
Damn you!
Я врезался. Найс, паркуемся. Здесь крипово выглядит.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Так, семья из 4 гидропланом на Каталину. Cancel it.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
Вторых как звали? Пати из 6, Family в 4, Family. Two Flying. Удержано. Больше нигде нету двух. Почему зачеркнуто? Отменено. Как первый дом-то называется? Детектируешься? Ну, надо добивать как-то потихоньку. Как связаны с фондом.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our
Когда
promotion's
патч
ailing
будет,
covers
хуй
half of
знает.
LA.
Но ты его не можешь, типа, в билдак вывалить. Ну, я так, я тебе отметил на всякий случай. Уж делай с этим, что хочешь. Надо, оно не надо. Так, ну он что-то сказал, но вроде не врет.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Вот тут как будто бы пиздит.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Да фондом же.
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me
Звонят и говорят,
exactly
кто
who's won.
победил. Ну окей.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. I just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Пустите шапку, это типа, чтобы туда денег скинули. Ты как кому? Там вся семья сгорела. Блин, вроде как-то слишком всрато выглядит, но в то же время прикольно, конечно.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Конечно.
Great partners must think alike.
Выдающиеся напарники мыслят одинаково. Блин, я не думал, что... Я думал, это реально вот изменить одну букву. Это типа... Я думал, поэтому и выходят какие-то там патчи на 100 килобайт на игры какие-нибудь. Типа, что там одну букву где-то в локализации поменяли. Ну ты и на английский, я смотрю, перевел. Молодец. Хвалю. Я вот все задумался, вот ты говоришь 2000, там 3000 виш-листов, да? Ну, из виш-листа максимум, что придет, вот когда скидка, это уведомление, да? У меня тоже куча игр в виш-листе, но я никогда не слежу, когда они по скидке. Я из виш-листа покупаю только когда именно... Ну, мне нужна какая-то новая игра, я просто захожу, листаю и смотрю, что там подешевле можно взять. Может, есть какой-то другой способ тегать тех людей, которые виш-листнули?
Like to leave your mark, don't you?
На почту? Ну, я отключал, скорее всего. Что у меня на почту никаких этих рассылок. Колокольчик. Колокольчик только недавно появился. Вот это.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help.
Чё, я ничего не понял.
Investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind. Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a
Я
legend.
могу
You should feel
осмотреть.
privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
It's not much I can tell you. Just that these Deletion boys pay good, and I don't ask questions.
Выстрел зон стройплощадка Гансу-стрит. Я просто зашел и начинаю читать их документы, правильно?
So Elysian Fields builds the houses, while the Suburban Redevelopment Fund foots the bill.
Скидосика это мало. А это куда вход? А, понял. А зачем? Хочу ли я тут вот так вот шароёбиться? Вопрос.
Any ideas?
Lynch wanted you at the station. You don't want to keep him waiting.
Центр сообщества, как так эта херня называется в Steam. Я так тильтанул, бля, всем вчера уши прожужжал про эту хуйню с игропромом. Я тебе рассказывал про... Я даже я столько раз вчера прочитал описание той игры, которая победила. Но я его не запомнил. А там еще второе место какие-то гномы. Чё, блядь, за гномы? Я даже не помню такой игры. Как такое может быть, что лучшая игра на ПК? Вот я всю жизнь играю на ПК. И типа я не знаю, что это за игры в рамках этого фестиваля. То есть они настолько неприметными оказались, что я их даже не запустил. 2 игры из топ-3. Как такое может быть?
We came as soon as we could.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
Проводка не повреждена. Как они проводку чекнули, она что сгорела?
Yes, it is.
Ну, я это уже читал. А, Сойеров? Реджинард Варли. Но там не какой-то Мэтью МакКонахи, какой-то другой чел проверял.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Чего, блядь?
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement
Мы
right
не
before we
сможем.
can
Вы
reproduce the
пожарные,
result.
сами собирайте эту срань. Ну, по-моему, вот так должно быть. Но он мне что-то сказал, и я сломал все. Чё?
Try again, Boy Scout.
Тут... Я недавно только в себя плиту проверял, блин, на утечку газа. Но тут что заебало?
Good, your regulator's in position. Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Так мы же не открывали.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
You got a problem, pal?
Ой, на эту фигню типа ловят людей, которые с окон выпрыгивают.
I swear this town is going straight to hell.
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. He loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
don't see that every day.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Going to church doesn't make you any more Christian than standing in a garage makes you a car.
Опять эта тема про гараж. Тут еще можно зайти? Нет.
I was walking down the street and that heel sent me flying.
Did you read about the Terrellson case in the paper? That's the detective who solved it. Those poor
New and
kids
improved
never
model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
I'm gonna get good and tight come Friday.
$80 за нагреватель. Сейчас игры за $80 продают.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem.
Жесть, у него голова вздулась.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Здорово, Динамыч. Ну да, как обычно. Как обычно. Инстахит модель 70.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Вот это его... Он еще усидеть не может.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Блин, дед нам яйца крутит.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
А, sure, конечно, есть, блядь. Подписки на... Ну, блин, я забуду, наверное, поэтому... Я напишу в телегу, когда укс стартанешь. Ты сможешь напомнить? Врешь, дед, врешь.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers.
Монтажниками.
Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then.
They know what they're doing, detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
Ну вот как мне вспомнить?
Around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
Я помню, там был Хеннинг, Мэннинг. Мэтью Райан точно был.
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
Так а нам надо всего
I want to
два.
run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Real happiness is when you marry a girl for love and you find out later she's got.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Stay off the moonshine, Pot.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Папка там в шоке, наверное, с такого списка.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
И только вышел.
Ryan Matthew,
Опа.
charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Жесть.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Походу банда целая.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
Я не должен с ним разговаривать.
Advice?
Talk to the guy in charge.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Мне нравится, когда какая-то машина с каким-то начальником.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
То сразу напарник впрягается. Общество анархистов.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Когда не вижу, что господствует в обществе. Я что, это должен все прочитать? Выбили все-таки, ну хорошо. Я еще и на ликвид это. Ну, в смысле, болел за ликвид очень хорошо так. Рад, что они победили. Финал, конечно, опять ожидает ультра интересный, блядь, Gaming Gladiators Liquid. Вау. Baby Ball Prefire, я такого начальника Фози видел, нихуя хорош. Ладно, не понял я, что я должен был тут такую информацию извлечь. Если бы можно было прям вот выбор, типа, поздороваться нормально, или если сам босс как бы к тебе негативно префайром относится, то ты реально выбирал бы заходить там с ноги. Опача.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Да не все эту херню читают. Друг Тундра финал. Ну вообще может. Они там что-то гениальное творят на самом деле. Опа, фигня для мух. Чтобы взрывать дома.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
А ликвиды, не знаю, мне раньше нравилось, как ликвиды играли, когда Микки играл в миду. А сейчас они поменялись, и Микки играет на керри и нише. Но Эмбер Воин, это вот, за это респект. Я обожал раньше играть на таком Эмбере с 2 БФами, 2 дейдаусами, где ты даешь фисты, и там кто-то случайно может умереть. Сейчас это, конечно, вообще не работает, потому что сейчас патч магии. все пытаются хоть как-то этой магии
You know that a
сопротивляться.
mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasik?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley.
Что ты на это
Where to,
скажешь?
Phelps?
Да что я могу сказать? Окей, ладно. Да все равно, да впадло смотреть даже. Хоть это ультра хай скилл дота, а ультра хай скилл дота, она сейчас очень душная, фармилово бесконечная. Нет веселья как-то в этом. Как-то... И она чисто математическая практически. Контроль зон и фарм. Так, он переворачивает еще одну мембрану. Кто это был? Должен угадать.
Varley's on the run. He might be packing heat. He's wanted for murder. I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
Жесть, чел прошел Первую мировую без единого выстрела.
I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Там тут вроде строящийся объект еще. Или нет?
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
А! Что? Блин, это было на такую пысочку. Ну, в смысле убит? Ну, шмальнул ему в почку. Ну что, умирать сразу, что ли, от этого? На самом деле РМК хотелось просто.
Stop or I'll shoot!
Как люди на геймпадах, интересно, лочат и...
Stop or I will shoot!
Шакальная механика вот это, конечно, с локом и потом... Я же могу сам выстрелить.
Wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the city.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Остальных я не смогу повязать, что ли? Блин, ну, по-моему... Клеменс уже сидел вроде за поджоги. 4 года. Ну нет. Понаставить свои садовые мебели. Полицейские потом проехать не могут. Что, он же горит что-то? И опять я не туда приехал. Как будто бы... Опа, как он
Biggs, LAPD.
схватил.
We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
Что, блядь? Ой, я отсидел 4 года за поджог. Но он у Варли спирали.
Either of you two know how to do some soldering? You can't just stand around here all day doing nothing.
You have a real viper's nest at Insta-Heat, don't you? Arsonists, murderers, communists.
What's that got to do with me? You can't prove I'm behind all that.
Я не понимаю.
Look, I've been cooperative. How about letting me get back to work?
You were licensed and worked for Insta-Heat?
I contract for them. So what?
Insta-Heat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in the settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work.
С парой мексиканцев за раз.
Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Чё? С парой мексиканцев, он ему руку за это пожал.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Да у тебя вот брошюра.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Блин, ну вот, ну жена спала с 2 мексиканцами. И при разводе, значит. Как такое вообще может происходить? При разводе она получает дом. В этот дом еще въезжают 2 мексиканца. Блин, чё вот это дымится? Я не туда должен подъехать? А, это, видимо, один из тех старых поджогов.
Where's your respect for property, Cole?
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said...
Он реально сложил все вещи и решил бежать.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van. Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
Так он едет на каком-то драндулете быстрее, чем мы на своей говне.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. Don't leave me
Смотри, как он топит.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Okay. One traffic stop coming up.
He's got an arson-related assault charge, and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
На стиле получилось. И мне пистолет выстрелил в землю.
Why did you run, Ryan? I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Mama.
KGPL to any central unit. Meet the officer. A hit-run felony at 6th and Alvarado. Any unit able to handle code 2 identify.
Сейчас только в другой конец города сгоняем перед всем этим. Какой же крин. Реально? То есть я-то думал, это может быть... Бля, реально. Я-то думал, это может быть какие-то старые дела, которые, ну, они там... Из-за того, что я не попадал в скрипт или еще что-то вроде того. Это просто реально дела в конце игры, которые заставляют тебя всю мапу проезжать от начала до конца. Игра и так как будто бы кажется, что не маленькая. Сколько в ней? Часов 20, наверное, есть. Но когда еще ее так свински растягивают, просто берут и за оба края руками, так сказать, и тянут со всей силы. Как-то не совсем приятно ощущается. Мама.
KGPL to any central unit. Meet the officer. A hit-run felony at 6th and Alvarado. Any unit able to handle code...
Ходячая авария.
Jesus Christ.
Notify the coroner's office.
It's not often you get them this easy. Driver left his car behind and hoofed it.
Any witnesses?
None of them saw the crash, but by the blood, I'd say the driver can't be too far.
Did anyone see where the driver went? I saw a guy run up that alley.
В этот? Ну, я вижу, да, куда он дальше пошел.
Just stay away from me, goddammit! I mean it! Get back!
Отлично, я его после аварии еще пошатал.
I only fell asleep for a second. I've never had any trouble like this before, officer. Never,
William
ever.
Shelton?
Oh, Christ. It's you.
Кто это?
Look, you gotta believe me. I'm no criminal.
Я не помню, кто это. Уильям Шелтон. Он уже был в каком-то деле, он и нас узнал, а я его вообще не узнал. Ну, еще 5 таких поездочек в другой край карты. Великолепно ощущается. Или, может быть, остальные машины это не спрятанные машины, а просто машины вот по городу, которые ездят. Я все думаю, как мне найти 90 скрытых машин. Что, адвокат?
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Gotta have it.
Он подсосал, его еще и обосрали.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Анархическая литература.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ну, он пиздит, но у нас есть показания-то эти, что у него зуб на компанию. Потому что так и сказали.
Last chance, Ryan. You level with me or I'm sending you to the DA. A conviction for sedition and murder will do wonders for his re-election campaign.
Nice try. But I got nothing to lose.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Чем я должен это доказывать просто? Он легко поддается манипуляции.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
Что у меня есть? У кого противомоскитные спирали там были? Реджинарда Уарли. Это он? Нет, это Райан. Что я у него должен спросить? Фонд развития пригородов.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Varley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists. Now you got nothing to say? Well, I'm not done.
Да-да, давай поговорим еще, я забыл. Чё там? Обвинение в покушении на убийство? Кто его обвинял? Райан. Мэтью Райан. А, ну это первое. Первый дом, где люди уехали. Не помню, что за покушение.
History of violence.
I have no such thing.
Ну вот и чё, и где лотерейный?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead. I think Ryan is our man, but procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Мы же с Варли разговариваем. Да.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Give me something, Varley, or I'll put it all on you.
Hey, look, I could try to pin this on one of the other guys, but I'd just be making something up.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
I say we bust in there and find the
Закрутить дело. Так я не знаю, я вообще не в курсе, кто из них.
I gotta have it.
I don't want no part of it.
Ну чисто визуально, по диалогу, как будто бы... Вот этот чел. Какие вопросы я могу еще ему задать? Я не нашел какие-то улики. Я вообще без понятия.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Блин, мне интересно даже почитать, на основе чего. Вот я приму решение. Спирали доказывают. Ну, из-за москитных сеток в Арли, реально. Потому что только у него были москитные сетки. Я зря альтабнулся, хотите сказать. Ой, не сетки, а спирали. Реджинальд в Арли. Плюс он еще из убийства сидит. Может быть, его тут прикрывают? Ну, типа, никогда не узнать. Правда.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons, and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never bring up a whole family in their home.
Так ты не знал, что они не уедут.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get
Не
going.
тому. Почему не тому? Где, что нам Мэтью Райану указывают, я не понимаю. Хорошо. Халатно. Для дела 4 убийств обвинения против Валь выглядят весьма шаткими. Не знаю, вообще не понял. Просто не понял, чё надо.
You're 2 blocks behind first and second. We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
Oh, Champs-Élysées. Oh, Champs-Élysées. Жесть.
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
Зачем вообще они расследуют пожары?
You should be ashamed of yourself, young man.
Ну, полюбил другую, чё сразу стыдиться-то? Что в этом такого? Хотя бы дом не стал поджигать, как тот чел с 2 мексиканцами.
Brother! You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Big?
Okay, fuck it. Forget I...
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
The new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers. Shit about Jeff. The arson investigator trying to nail that son of a bitch for years.
He's still in custody, Herschel.
Wanna bet?
Any unit in the vicinity, citizen report support 59 there now at 38 North Catalina. Unit AM code 2 identified.
Cops! Shit!
Stop! LAPD!
Cops! Shit!
Ой, блин. Профитнее как будто не сталкивать его, а подъезжать, чтобы колеса отстреливать.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
Кусты обычные.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
But I'm scared to go to prison, mister. They'll take one look at me and...
At least we'll know where we've been if we try to retrace our steps.
Прям как будто бы какой-то скрипт постоянно считает траекторию движения автомобиля и респит тебя за углом просто. Как он нас опередил, или это коронер?
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Так жильцы же не заехали. Ух, ё-моё.
Do you have a name? Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
Be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved. Ooh. I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
What are they doing?
The prayer effect is from the fire. The muscles and tendons contract.
Do you ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
Тебе не советую.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. He probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
Действительно, что-то его план
Could be
какой-то.
right. Can you come up with an alternative explanation?
I'm sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Biggs.
Чего ты должен осматривать в таком здоровом помещении? Вот это не нагревательная система. Что, не видно ни хрена. Ну, либо просто опять игра просто не регает нужный угол для осмотра, либо я без понятия.
Optimistic, Cole.
Вот не знаю, опять зачем здоровые какие-то помещения, куча пустых улик. Они типа решили какого-то хардкора дать в конце. Чтоб ты прям заебался.
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
I haven't done this for years.
I don't think you're a fool.
You don't look like a
But we're
fireman,
trying
son.
against thousands of others.
Кто он мне говорит?
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. They're billboards. That Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
То есть он злой.
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
Ну, по этому поводу вроде не врет. Да, мы же знаем, кто.
You didn't enter yourself?
I'd already agreed to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it.
А? Че? Подозрительно, нахуй.
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
Он не мог в дверь забежать.
I was married by a judge. Should have asked for a jury.
Он в один и тот же дом заходит.
What now? From the neighbors, Cole. Keep working.
Что? Просить соседей? Но я уже просил. Что за бред? Она еще и хуже работать начинает. Она настолько становится нелогичной. Под конец. Ну и чё, я с ним уже поговорил. С каким еще соседом я должен поговорить? Сюда я никуда постучаться не могу. Отлично, вау. Супер кайф. Вон тот сосед слева. Я не верю, что вот этот сосед слева. Еще и нет соседа-то никакого.
Let me through. I just want a quick look is all.
I heard this is a triple homicide. Is that true?
Я поехал, я, блядь, не знаю. Ну что от меня хотят, я не понимаю. Я не могу даже показать все улики. Подскажи.
Not a loss. We need more from the neighbors, Cole. Keep working them.
Еще раз.
I don't think you're a fool. But what's my opinion against thousands of others?
All a man can do is put in a prayer for the dead. That's about all I've got to say about it.
А где, какие соседи? Он сам ходит в один и тот же дом без конца. Там закрыто причем. Там нет никаких соседей. Вы
I was
соседи?
married by a judge.
This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
Всем похуй. Вы к этим домой не зайти, не постучаться, ничего не сделать. Не знаю, как будто бы и добить ее можно только по гайду, а там аж 6 дел, походу, и я не добиваюсь сегодня никак. Noire. Теперь верю, что эту игру на самом деле... Теперь на самом деле... Уверен, что мало людей прошли эту игру по-нормальному. Кто? Реджинальд? Подсказка для расследования.
Looks like the same model.
Я уже много заборов перепрыгнул. Блин, я походу не того еще и посадил. Так, ладно, водонагреватель посмотрели. Вот этот забор. Тут был колокольчик, я перепрыгивал его тут. Второй забор я перепрыгивал. Я прочитал уже про окурки. Так, ладно, это мы посмотрели. Подсказка-то тут всегда одна. Щетина. Подозрительный совочек. Надо его рассмотреть. Что значит щетина того парня, который мне задал вопросы? Вот тут?
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive.
Блин, так это странно. Всю игру я подбирал окурки, всякие пачки, чтобы он сказал, что это к делу не относится, а тут надо вдруг обратить внимание. Да нашел. Стоп, а что, я могу как-то еще зазумиться? Ладно, нажатие кнопки, чтобы просто вот так вот на ботинке.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
You sure, Mr. Foreman? There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, a beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Any luck, Cole?
A couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper.
Блин, оригами убийца, как
Japanese
хуярин.
call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Что за статья?
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
Но он сейчас такую же листовку вынесет, скорее всего.
For Elysian Fields developments.
Oh, I see you already have one.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
You're not Russian or what? I can speak on English. Or in English. If it would be better. Бро, прости, я не понимаю. Badge 1240.
I need an address for a property
теперь
developer.
так он
Elysian
спрашивает.
Fields Developments.
One moment, detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads in the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe? He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
I think the game was
Kelty has warned us off.
much funnier and
Makes sense. It's a dead end.
more interesting at the beginning.
We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
And now I can't see any logic between
Any such attack.
some clues and other stuff. Чё вот на ранчо? Сгоревший зас... Это я сейчас здесь. Нет?
And the patience to do this job together. May the Lord strengthen us in our faith. May He give us wisdom to lead the people of the world in His ways of peace.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting
And I started to reading guides.
Hear him in musical venues, and now you hear him on KTI. Big Joe Turner.
Пати, 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 пати. Вау.
You know, there are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
С крестами наперевес. Несколько домов.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back,
This
or
is
I'll lock
America.
you up for a
Smart
fray.
mouth son of a bitch.
Come on, then!
Конечно, Мухаммед Али против меня.
You're going down.
Еще?
I'm gonna bust you.
Оу, бизнесмен.
Come on, then. Don't worry.
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives.
Oh,
Those folks were baying for blood.
I think I killed this old man.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
Че, нужен water heater somewhere. Правильно. Здесь столько домов. Maybe I can do this and this and this. No, I can't. Nice, nice, nice. Why I can't? So much space to investigate, but I don't know where to start.
Help me out. Look around. There's not much left, but it's worth a shot.
Look around. Okay. I am looking around. Why trees are not burned down? I need to find a wall. Ask people? There is no people. Firemen? I can't see anybody.
Another residential. I
hate residentials. You should take a look around.
Yeah, I should take a look around. That's all. No, not any policeman. I need to find a wall. What will fall off? I don't know why they're doing this. Why this game needs so much space to investigate. It's so hard to find what you need to do. And I can talk to anybody. I can only punch them. Okay. I need a northwest corner. And it's there. Oh.
Hope you can find out who did this. These people have a right to be angry.
Have a right to be angry. This wall? I can't go in. Where's your partner? Somewhere behind me. And everything he told, he tell.
What do you think?
Check the house, Cole. It don't look right from here.
Check the house. Yeah, okay. Check the house. Look around. That's all what he's saying. Maybe I can. No, I can't. I want to ride this one big red fire car.
Jesus, Cole. What's wrong with a good old-fashioned black?
Wow. Mailbox. Maybe, yeah, we can find a flyer. That's a good idea. But I can't open them. No, GTA. That's a Rockstar game, they're all GTA. No, I can't open any. Money? Car full of money? Oh no. Nah, that's obviously first house, but nothing what I can do there. I can't get in, but the music starts here. Suspicious music. Oh! Let's start to investigate the brick.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap. If we're paying a visit to Elysian and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
Huh? Why are you going? Oh, he's going to other car, not our car. Okay. Why he's running away? Come on, girl, come in, come in. Stop, what place? Elysian Fields. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Nice building, progressive.
Keep moving, lover boy.
Hi.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
May I help you, gentlemen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office. You like a cigar? Drink, boys.
Cigar.
Scotch.
Biggs.
It's all burned down, yeah? Please, no more. Okay.
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
Розыгрыш поездок.
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Do I have the flyer? Yes.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Where is his eyes? Why is there closed?
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund? You want to accuse them of murder as well?
Окей, скупка участков.
You've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
This is America. He's satisfied by something. I think that this guy who did it didn't have the money initially to do the project. He set fire to a cluster of houses in order to get government insurance. Yeah, something like this. It's like cliché scenario. В плохом качестве постройки. Ладно.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense.
Пожар на ранчо.
What's Elysian Field's involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building
code
Very
unfortunate.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
Only the best. What you can say about this fucking brick?
About that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
Every building is built to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life. Investment of that magnitude demands it. Do you think that they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them?
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
Why is he laughing every time? No, I don't think that's a fired employee. I think it's much bigger, like the first, like your first verse. Yeah, fuck you.
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecued, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
The arsonists. Do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think. The contractors I use for waybills. You suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD.
He's trying to say the same.
The secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
Glad to be of help.
And much bigger than fired employee.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Joseph Bradley, Paul Jones, Herbert Chapman.
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Who is?
We need to know where we're at with
Chapman. That one insane guy. Okay.
He plays the saxophone.
Your boss is a fine man.
Get me going.
That's him. That's the cop. He tried to poke me in the nose.
Where is the phone? Yeah.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
It's like this guy and police chief and other big old man chief there together.
Let me find out for you.
Пилят бабки. I don't know how to say the name.
Released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thank you.
Жесть, 5 человек смотрят, как только я начал разговаривать на английском. Вы все на английском, типа, хотите разговаривать? Это крыса, этот Роб, Боб, как его зовут?
Buy me a drink, Cole? No. Not even for old time's sake?
Not even for that.
You're not gonna ask me why I'm here?
I wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around to it.
She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about...
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you. Stay away from Elysian Fields.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that company.
I have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah, Earl delivered it. You?
McKelty. He started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
Give this guy his dirty. My partner is dirty.
11K, go ahead.
I can wash him up.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert
He will
Kaplan is
become clean and
Drive in Wilshire.
nice.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
Куда? Where?
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did. But I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator over at California Fire and Life. Our paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you makes me
Yeah, I
think
think the police chief
Jack
is
spoken
one
to
of
you about
the
his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or
main
the rest of the campaign?
people.
Jack keeps stung just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict. You gotta respect that.
Chick, chick. It's like any old man with high rank back in these times. I don't know what year is it. 1947? They are all trying to earn as much money as they can. For some reason. And then they're saying this is America, and that's all.
I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. LAPD, I need your car.
But if the skipper sees us driving around...
Fresh milk car, please. Let me in.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole? Slow down.
KTI Radio reminds you, an ounce of prevention saves many an emergency. Check to make sure your home has a first aid
What car will be in cutscene?
Cola King is the...
Milk department. Hands up.
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. Is there some kind of problem?
Let's take a look at the car.
Let's see what he's hauling around.
Pepperwort. Прочигнус.
Oh, Susie, you are
Amo. Окей, he's armed. Окей.
You should revise the APB. He's clearly armed.
Top of my class back east. Now I'm waiting tables.
Definitely gives him opportunity.
Что дальше?
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Let's take a look at the car.
Already did it, bro. What am I supposed to find there?
I think his name was Phelps. He brought in that case with that poor lady killed in your city home.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
Cops. Again.
Son of a bitch. He must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL.
I already did it one time.
Go ahead, 11K.
11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar. Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Wait.
Roger, 11K. All units, officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. A suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar headed eastbound. Approach with caution. Suspect is in control of the streetcar and driving dangerously. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down.
He's shooting at the wheels.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Look, Cole, the side plate's gone. Get me closer, I think it... Ooh. End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole. Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
The fires benefit Elysian in some way. I don't see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? We'll be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
What is it?
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help, this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
I think that Cole Phelps also a bad guy. Wow, wow. Not so wow. Блестяще. Уф. 5 stars. House of Dicks, okay. That's the insurance agency, yeah?
Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
Oh, now I'm playing as Лихтман, West Sunset Boulevard, 6005, Голливуд, Лос-Анджелес, 20 сентября 47 года. Дорогая мисс Лихтман, в связи с внезапной кончиной мистера Луиса Яна Бухтельвальтера, страховым полисом номер я должен сообщить единственное наследник покойного мистера Бухтельвальтера. Письму привезен чек на $20 000. 20 grand. Yeah? Ну, how... Хотите оспорить соглашение страховой, обратитесь в отдел моей союзника Лоренс Би.
There's no need to come into the office, Miss Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
I don't accept the
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case file.
There's got to be more in these files.
Approve it. While in the employ of Legend Fields Development, Louis Jan Buchwalter was killed when the roof of the property on which he is working collapsed. Сохранение убытков повреждений, передельная сумма $900. Дом, на котором он работал. Вторник, 27 января, около 8:30. При вскрытии обнаружен перелом основного черепа, предположительно в результате падения, наверное. Удара о балку, а также многочисленные внутренние повреждения в результате. Ему башку проломили, походу, просто. Скончался от внутреннего кровотечения приблизительно 10 минут спустя после обрушения. Энтузиаста невозможно было выявить до начала строительных работ.
the word abbreviation is so long?
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, 1st March 1947.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know.
I don't want to read.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
Связь?
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No.
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
Is she lying? Yes, she's lying.
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
You really want to know?
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island. Resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. Do you see the irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
Ну и почему?
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
She's lying again? What the fuck?
You want me to reopen this case based on your woman's intuition? That isn't going to happen. Take the money.
I've already told you I do not want the money. There's something wrong with that house.
So the roof collapsed. Accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
And now she's not lying. Привет, здорово, бичик. Блин, чуть надо чат, что ли, ребутнуть. Вау, что? Я могу почитать как-то, что было? Окей, этому мы верим. Не удаляй мое сообщение, прости. Не, я наоборот, я виджет сделал, чтобы он появился. Мне было лень до этого, потому что тебя не было. Моего самого любимого зрителя не было в чате. Я думал, ну и зачем мне тогда видеть чат?
I'm intrigued, Miss Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I believe your insurance company
Conspiracy.
is
That's pretty heady stuff, Miss Lichtman. Flimsy, but heady.
Чё, как твои анигири зашли в твой ротик, так сказать? По итогу нормально?
All right, Miss Lichtman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Lichtman?
He's flirting with her. What the fuck? She's a girlfriend.
The address. Not the phone number.
Братан. Я уже съел, но я и говорю, как оно получилось-то по итогу вкусно. То есть я буду с ним по-братски пилить женщину, что ли, или че? Довольный. Ля как.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs.
Вау. Nice jacket, nice jacket. Возможно, ты задашься вопросом, бичик, почему я на английском разговариваю, как шизогремлин какой-то, но, блин, в чате вот человек на английском предпочел общаться. Ну, точнее, он общался через переводчика, я ему предложил на английском. Все, я знаю, куда идти. Не надо. Don't follow me.
Mr. Benson, you wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Jack. I'm just trying out a new putter. I noticed Elsa Lickman in the lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Elsa Lickman is hardly a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields Developments. You know Elysian?
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We move in similar circles.
Well, Miss Lichtman is making some pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's a
something
very
happened.
highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put
Она
it.
просто долбанутая, говорит.
It's a pretty generous payment, Curtis. I think I should look into it.
Is there anything wrong with the paperwork, Kelso?
No, there isn't, Mr. Benson.
I didn't think so. Pay the case out and get her off our backs.
I can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job. Do I have to do everything?
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack. Fine. You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
Thanks, Mr. Benson.
He's backing up his friends, obviously. You know, another old man who wants more money.
Your car, Mr. Kelso?
Жесть, как он вообще-то, блин, в статусе таком неплохом. Удерживайте Е. Вау. А когда так было? До этого так было? Я просто ни разу не пробовал. Там можно было, чтобы напарник довез. Hardware and Building Supply, Fletcher Drive, Калифорния. Elysian Fields. Достань стройматериалы, портланд, цемент, песок крупнозернистый. Ну типа что-то на фундамент, да? Чек на доставку цемента.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners.
А, кто-то еще хуёво цемент мешает, окей. Deal to Elysian Fields, Oxford News, служебная записка. Delays will not be tolerated. Типа задержки неприемлемы, да?
Leland Monroe, the man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
The city of Los Angeles pursuant to section 1, part 1, subsection A, the California Building Code hereby orders that any building work at the be immediately demolished and all building material removed from the site. Order of demolition. And I can't ask anybody for help. What the fuck? Ну, погнали. А, я уже здесь. I can't. Вот опять, so much space and what I need to do. What can I find? I found some places, but...
Bulldozing and starting again.
Hey! You just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off.
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter, and...
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
Looks like you do.
Ну давай, да.
I came to see the house where Lou Buckwalter died. You were just about to offer to show me the way.
It's out the gate and 3 houses down on the left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy. There's nothing there.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
Третий дом слева от ворот.
The place falls down, and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
Not for construction use. Why can't he read it? What the fuck? It's just upside down. Read it, you motherfucker. Maybe. Other side? I can't rotate
The cannibals finished
to
off
the
the
other
plan,
side.
one said, "Did that taste funny to you?"
Let's try to piece this together. That's not right.
Keystone Films.
Keystone Films? Who gets their lumber from a film studio?
Oh! Run, Forest, run! Вау! А зачем он пушку достал? Ах ты! Жесть, он умный. Просто поднял ковш. I've tried so hard and lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. You suck, man. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
think I need more space. Хуяк! О, бро! What am I supposed to do? Пропустить игровой динамичный эпизод? Нет. Это типа для ультра-пивычей, которые в игру даже играть не хотят. Которые не могут убежать. Я могу убежать. Киллдозер. А, так это он и был, реально? Это и есть киллдозер тот самый? Стреляйте в водителя, чтобы замедлить. How am I supposed to shoot him? What the fuck? This one is broken, obviously.
Son of a bitch. Oh, shit.
Why run?
Come on, Jack.
Ой, он упал. Вот бы еще по носам его туда залить. Короче, дом был построен из киношного реквизита. Да, ну, обычные люди тоже могут звонить по этому телефону. Я думал, это только для ментов.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
I'm just cracked. That's okay.
Someone will take him home.
Oh, nice flowers.
Loaded.
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place.
Летную кабинку с челом. Было такое, было.
No, thank you, ma'am.
I don't know what to do, sorry, Kobe. It's okay. Я разобрался. А мы же уже были в Keystone фильме.
I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since 41. Never quite made the transition to talkies. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kind of hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a cup of coffee.
Nice deal, nice deal.
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
Хуяк. Скрининг-бум.
Let's see what the rich and powerful have to say for themselves. The real should be nearby.
A pair of ball punches. Man, that's a bad deal. I don't punch balls. Like Eric Cartman said.
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GIs.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is
А, ну это доктор.
Vice President of the California
Шеф
Fire Alliance.
полиции.
Pleased to meet you, Doctor. Ray Gordon, editor of the Times. Doctor, District Attorney.
Вот они все слева направо.
Gentlemen, I am delighted to be in such exalted company. You're making quite a name for yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian fraternity. I find that those of artistic temperament are often of a fragile mental disposition. It's a short step from miscreant to recidivism, Doctor. Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry. Hear, hear. And it's something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream, and Hollywood is our greatest advertiser. So, how is your new development selling, Leland? Cannot throw them up fast enough, Ray. And that's part of the problem, Leland. Washington is receiving steady complaints. There's a clamor for public housing. God damn it, Ray. Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now, that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds via the back door. You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money. The GI Bill is government money. There's a difference. What difference? The GI money ends up in my pocket. I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors. Poor Curtis. So, when will the freeway buy?
Why is they recording this?
It still has to be ratified. It takes a long time to raise $3 billion.
I need to find a game well or a telephone.
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen joined forces.
They left such an evidence for some reason. Yeah.
Operator, Los Angeles Police Dispatch, if it's not too much trouble.
Putting you through now.
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment, please, Mr. Kelso.
Jack, how can I help?
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want you to listen very clearly. Call Miss Lickman. Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
End of story, Jack. I don't want to hear another word about Elsa Lichtman or Lou Buckwalter.
Can you put me through to Michigan 221?
Putting the call through.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman, it's Jack Kelso.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door. We can talk then. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kelso.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Thanks.
Auf Wiedersehen. Что-то ты, Жопич, размурлыкался сегодня. Мурчало свою навострил куда-то. Ого, его уже без очереди пускают. Cause baby, I'm guilty. Я бы тоже мог выступать, мне кажется. Cause baby, а где они? Где-то встретятся или что? Куда он пошел? Didn't break his shit. Cause I am a regular guest here and I fuck this.
What were you doing with him?
I was doing what you asked.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
Why do you snarl at me? Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
I think he's a brave man, and you have placed him in great danger. You've involved him in something, and he has no idea of the risk. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves a chance to say no. If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
Club sandwiches. Thank you, waitress.
Two club sandwiches. Я бы, блин, сейчас two club sandwiches, я бы тоже с таким кайфом бы хлопнул.
Why is the word abbreviation so long?
I like this guy more than Cole Phelps. I don't know even why.
Nice wiring job, fellas. Keep them in the dark. Good thing I'm not thirsty.
Там даже нет дырки в кране. Maybe some hobos will sleep here.
You lose something, Mac?
I thought these private eye types were all wise guys with smart mouths.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Get on with it.
What's your hurry, Mac? You got some place to go?
You ever do the cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like it.
Let's put a few
Okay.
bucks in that.
Oh.
Time for you to lose some teeth.
I'm about to break your goddamn jaw.
Don't worry, buddy. I'll lay you out.
You're a worn, tough guy. You should learn to take a hint. Get him downstairs and into the trunk.
That was a scripted loose. Impossible.
Sure, he turned up all right. He's wishing he didn't. He's in the trunk. He's going nowhere. The boys introduced themselves. What do you want done with him, Mr. Monroe? Yeah, I know a good place. We'll pick up a shovel and a pick on the way. It's up in the hills behind Griffith Park. We'll deal with that German bitch next.
Why is it laughing like this? It's fake house, yeah. Or maybe it's how it house with как pure materials. Как будто.
Elsa.
Oh shit! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Sorry, pal. Desperate times.
Wow.
Monroe owns the city, owns the cops. I need to find Elsa.
They will kill this one, I think. Oh, nice.
Hey!
Bro.
Bad driving.
I ain't got time for this. I'm in a rush!
Where are they? Is that the last of them?
Здесь только не какой-то всратый любовный треугольник, пожалуйста.
So you're still carrying that Army 45, Cole?
For God's sake, Cole! Call an ambulance!
They will kill him in the hospital, you stupid bitch. We can't call an ambulance.
Satchel charges on the cave entrance from above. Covering fire on weapons team. Look for snipers in the trees. You know the drill. No risks, no heroes, no prisoners.
You want some roast on this one, Sarge?
No, you guys have done enough. Head back to Weps. We are going to blow every cave we come across. Close them down and move on, people.
Damn. I was hoping to get me a samurai sword.
Skipper says that Phelps has fallen behind again. He's got his fire teams checking every cave. He's lost another flamethrower. He wants you to get over there and hurry them along.
Ho, boom. Weapons company.
Sir.
Sir.
We have a major cave complex in front of us, Hogaboom. I want flamethrowers and BAR teams to clean it out.
Begging your pardon, sir. But if it's a big complex, why don't we bring the Shermans in? They could pour it in there.
We can't wait for tanks to be brought up. I'm already behind.
Then blow the cave. No skin off our nose. Bury them.
We are going in there and clearing them out. We are doing it by the numbers, Sergeant. Get your team in place. We're moving out. Mount up! First fire team and flamethrowers. Head in!
Where's he going? Where's who going?
The big cowboy. He's going in.
Who gave that order?
You did.
Че? Тебя выпустить? Polite invitation. Жесть, она сейчас влюбится в него по итогу. Кинет Фелпса.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize
You
for...
don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect.
Brothers is a nice studio. I like their films.
Don't mind, Elsa. I'd like to get a little rest now. Got a lot more dots to join.
Fuck
It's making
off,
my
Miss
head hurt.
Эльза.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack.
Мистер
I
Джек.
hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess.
Почему называют ее принцессой? Чё за крин? Ну все, сейчас его задушат костылем.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, Assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
Do you think I fell down the stairs?
Жесть. Первый юз этого смайлика от англоязычного человека. Что за жесть?
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess.
Why-
Might be
why-
the only R&R I get for some time.
Это он ей, он всех принцессами называет.
That's about as good a patch job as we can do right now, Mr. Kelso. We're good to go.
Thank you very much.
National news from American Century Broadcasting.
Nice hospital, it's like... It's not looking like hospital. Блять, вспоминай нашу поликлинику какую-нибудь, просто в ахуе можно остаться. Это ты так типнулся? Нет. Это я так поблагодарил медсестру за уход. А чё, в смысле, ты думал, я так за награды, типа, делаю или что? Ну да, не. Эту награду я так и не довел, думаю, но почему-то людям нравится ее нажимать. А что вот можно сделать за 50 баллов канала? Вот что можно сделать? Аж 4 раза за последние 3 минуты. Что я могу сделать? Куда я иду вообще? Wait a bit. Oh shit, I have shit on my face. What the fuck? Собака что-то скулит. Куда я иду вообще? Квартира Кертиса Бенсона. Квартира 2. Кертис Бенсон. Кто это вообще? О.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options. Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
Пошуруй. Ну вот я не посмотрю, а там какая-нибудь бумажка где-нибудь выпадет.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
О, это можно не открывать. Смотрю квартиру, при этом не могу зайти во все комнаты. Вот это, кстати, очень забавно. Он тут с кем-то. Помада.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
Это секретарша?
How old are you, princess?
16, mister?
16?
How old are you really?
А на самом деле?
Nearly 13.
13!
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love?
Jack.
That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes.
И пыхтит несколько минут.
And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
She will only come back.
Why not drink wine? I think I can. I can only check the bottle like this. Only smell wine. Yeah, nice one. Не, ну блин, а как можно запретить богатому деду развлекаться с молодухами? Ну, типа, ну правда, типа почти 13, это какой-то кринж пиздец, это же реально ребенок, это даже не женщина. Что это как?
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Стремновато как-то. Ладно, я заебался что-то искать, у тебя все равно ничего нет.
get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
Ну и чё? Подтверждает, что Кертис является владельцем 2000 акций фонда развития пригородов номинальной стоимостью $100.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Типа 200 тысяч? Это все? А, ну если 2 раза по 200 тысяч, тогда ладно. California Fire and Life Company.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
За ежегодный взнос в 1005 страхует Region Fields от любого рода ущерба, который может понести ранчо Эскандидо, расположенное, но это которое сгорело полностью, на сумму не более 221 тысячи долларов.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Компания California Fire and Life, данные документы были подписаны в присутствии официального уполномоченного лица 26 февраля 1947 года. Типа на следующий месяц уже все сгорело, да? Включать все повреждения или убытки от... взрыва. То есть они именно застраховали.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while
Shut
you can.
up.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
Что я знаю вообще? Фонд развития пригородов.
You and Monroe are going to scam those guys out of their GI bond.
Jack, you are so naive.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
Ну, акции.
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
You smug son of a bitch. You're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors wrote the policies on the houses. I only approve the reports, Jack. I'm the rubber stamp. This doesn't
Да,
affect
это не то. Надо было, наверное, что он просто лжет.
Very neat, Curtis.
Very bad.
Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
Почему-то про Калифорнию, когда говорят, мне постоянно в голове Californication играет. Но почему-то напеть я не могу. Californication. Нет, хер знает. Блин, не хочу сам ездить. У меня же не будет тут уличных стычек, я надеюсь. Еще через 10 минут заканчивать бы, потому что надо подхаваться и аук заводить.
Keep walking, pal.
I'm just going up to my office, Barty. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
Почему на лифте? Мне кажется...
Get back here and apologize. You don't see that every day.
Алло. Да, чё? О чем? Капец. Настя, на стриме. Все, ты теперь не старшая после этого?